Well, let's get reaction to this. We can talk now to Mark Altaweel, a lecturer in Near Eastern archaeology at University College London. A very good afternoon to you. What's your reaction to these reports?
Well, obviously it's very distressing, this kind of report, if it turns out to be true. Of course, we don't quite know what has happened yet, but if this is in fact any kind of destruction, attack on Nimrud, it's a very distressing kind of information because this site's importance, certainly, for the region and for the country of Iraq.
Well, tell us a little bit more about its importance. It's been talked about in terms of being one of the most historic sites in Iraq. Tell us why it's so special.
Yeah, it was the first capital of what's called the New Assyrian Empire, which started around 9th century BC, so around 800s BC. It was the first capital of a series of capitals and later empires that began in this region and eventually leads to the rise of Islam, in fact. It's one of these really important cultural centers that's very unique, lots of unique finds in terms of things like ivories, jewelries. The queen's tombs were found there. This huge stash of precious items, gold, precious objects were found at this site. It's a very unique site. Nothing really is like it in the Near East, actually.
Well, yes, and how many of the original artefacts are still there? Because some have been moved to safety, haven't they? I think there's some in the British Museum,
right.
as well as in museums in Baghdad.
Right.
And there are also copies there on site, aren't there? So how much of what is in the city is genuine?
Actually, there are still a number of genuine objects on the site. The Northwest Palace, one of the important structures on the site, which I suspect if they are bulldozing, that would be one of the sites they are bulldozing, has a lot of original reliefs on it. I was there a number of years ago and I saw them. So if they are bulldozing these things, they would be damaging a lot of very unique objects, these specific reliefs, some of which are in the British Museum.
And tell us a little bit about the Assyrian Empire, which, of course, this was at the centre of at the time. I mean, it had huge power, didn't it, and extent. Give us a sense of its place in history.
Yeah. The Assyrian Empire was one of the first territorial empires that conquered much of this region. So it incorporated, for instance, modern-day Israel, modern-day Lebanon, parts of Turkey, Iran, all of Iraq and Syria as well. So it was an extensive territorial empire with a tremendous amount of wealth. A lot of that wealth was stored at Nimrud. So when it was sacked, some of that wealth was looted by the people who were sacking the city in the ancient past. But a lot of it is still there. So these reliefs, these ivories, these jewels that were found, most of which are now safely in places like Baghdad, but also here in the British Museum and other places around the world. But the reliefs, a lot of them were still left on site. There was just too many reliefs to bring back. So these reliefs are most likely to be damaged by any kind of bulldozers or activities on the site.
And some are comparing this assault, because also we've seen destruction in Mosul as well, haven't we? With the Taliban's destruction of the Bamyan Buddhas in 2001. I mean, it's not the first time that during a war, artifacts like this and historical sites suffer.
Yes, but this is a bit different. I think this is a really concerted effort by I.S. to really wipe out the ancient past of Iraq specifically, but also by extension the region, essentially to reconstitute a new identity for the region in this area that they're governing. So I think it's a very concerted effort to destroy the ancient past. We're seeing a pattern of destruction of the Islamic past, the ancient past, so all these things are being destroyed one by one. So it's a concerted effort, unlike other conflicts where they tend to be sometimes victims of the sort of crossfire between warring sides. This is very much a different kind of pattern, I think.
And clearly, the preservation of Iraq's heritage, primarily of importance to the Iraqi people, but it's something that you believe, I imagine, the whole world should care about.
Absolutely, yeah. This is a very unique contribution to our history. Certainly many things that were invented in Mesopotamia, what is today Iraq, have come down to us. So the society that we see here today owes very much to what was developed in this region. I think preserving this particular site, but also by extension the region, is very important if we are to understand our own past, or our own current history, in fact.
Well, Mark Altaweel, very interesting to get your thoughts. Thanks so much for talking to us here today.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.